Happy Tuesday, Rutgers. I'm WeatherWatcher Connor Woodcock here with your October 15th, 2024 morning forecast. Looking at conditions right now here in New Brunswick, we have mostly clear skies, temperature of 49 degrees, some winds bringing down the feels like temperature to 47 degrees, humidity at 62%, and winds coming in from the west-southwest, 5 miles per hour. For your headlines going into this afternoon, we can see chilly temperatures remaining for today and primarily tomorrow, but some sunny conditions will be accompanying those chilly temperatures. But as we get into Thursday and Friday and into the weekend, we can see a warm up to the low to mid 70s. So that's something to look forward to as we get through the early week. So looking at today, we can see a high of 57 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Some gusty winds are possible primarily at 2 and 3 o'clock, but not too gusty as yesterday where we saw wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour. But primarily winds coming in from the northwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour for today. And looking at the hourly forecast, we can see temperatures warming up to that high of 56 by 3 o'clock. Some cloud cover starting to move in through the region by 3 o'clock. But after that, we'd see some really starting to diminish as we get into the evening hours with some clear skies at 47 degrees for 9 p.m. And we'll be cooling down to the upper 30s as we get to later tonight. But looking right now at temperatures across southern New Jersey, we see warming up to mid to upper 50s across the state with a 55 in Tabernacle, our warm spot of 52 in Bridgeton. And looking at northern New Jersey, we can see some pretty much the same as southern New Jersey. We see some colder spots in Lafayette and Hackettstown in mainly the mountainous regions of northwestern New Jersey with a temperature of 54 here in New Brunswick and those low to mid 50s for across the northern half of the state. Looking at the surface map right now, we do have a trough that's situated across the Ohio area as well into western Pennsylvania, as well as a high-pressure system in the Missouri, Kentucky area. And that's delivering some rain as we get into tonight in Ohio and Pennsylvania. And this trough will extend up into Nova Scotia and New Brunswick in Canada, delivering some mixed precipitation and some snow, first snow in western Pennsylvania and western New York. But we should be keeping mainly dry, especially as we get into Thursday as this high pressure moves to the east, and we'll have pretty much clear skies for the entirety of the eastern coast. And that's likely to stay the same as we get into the weekend as well, and as we start to warm up by Thursday and Friday. But looking at right now, looking for today, we can see this afternoon, we can see some cloud cover starting to build up as we get into 3 and 4 o'clock. But that starts to move off to our east, and we have mostly clear skies for tonight. And then waking up tomorrow morning, you can see temperatures in the mid 40s to low 50s. And Wednesday evening, we'd see dropping down to the 40s as well. So we do have some chilly temperatures for today and tomorrow. But as we get into Thursday, we can see temperatures in the mid to upper 50s by the afternoon and clear skies, which is much the same as we get into the weekend as well. For your tropics update this morning, we do see some storms brewing up in northern Panama, or north of Panama, I should say. This really only has a 20% chance of forming within the next week. But our main concern right now is Invest 94L, a newly formed Invest 94L, which was formed yesterday, which could possibly become either tropical storm or Hurricane Nadine. And it's moving west approximately at 15 miles per hour. But looking at the spaghetti plot right now, we do see those tracks primarily impacting the Dominican Republic as well as Haiti and maybe going into Cuba, but it's way too early to tell the complete impacts, as this time of year we usually see some cold fronts moving down the south through the country, usually pushing these storms off to the northeast and not really impacting the U.S. But we'll have to see as we get closer to the end of the week if we'll have a cold front to move that further east and avoid any impacts here in the U.S. But overnight, we'll have mostly clear skies, a temperature of 37 degrees, so keep that in mind as you go to bed tonight, especially in the northern half of the state, so bring in some plants if you have some garden plants outside, with winds coming in from the west, 5 miles per hour, and sunrise at 7:10 a.m. tomorrow. And looking at your 7-day forecast, we can see a high of 57 degrees today with a low of 37, and much of the same on Wednesday with a low of 36, mostly cloudy skies on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we're warming up to a temperature of 61 degrees. But on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's when we get into the 70s, or upper 60s and low 70s, with sunny skies for the going into the weekend and as we get into next week. So feel free to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm WeatherWatcher Connor Woodcock. Have a great day, Rutgers.